but it is not complicated. It is paved with persistence, purpose, and the unwavering application of positive mental attitude, or PMA. PMA is not merely a catchphrase. It's a force, a mindset that, when applied consistently, transforms the impossible into the possible. The key to achieving sustained success, the kind that endures and multiplies, lies in your ability to stay the course. There is no shortcut to success. Many will tell you that the path is fraught with challenges, and while this is true, what they won't tell you is that each challenge you face is actually a stepping stone. Success is built through adversity. Every obstacle that stands in your way is a test of your resilience. Are you willing to keep pushing forward when the world around you seems to be collapsing? That's when your commitment to PMA will shine brightest. But it's not enough to be determined in the short run. The difference between those who succeed and those who fall by the wayside is the ability to sustain that determination over the long term. It's easy to feel motivated at the start. The real challenge, however, is staying motivated day after day, year after year, when the novelty has worn off and the initial excitement has faded. This is where the application of PMA becomes critical. Your self-belief is the most powerful tool you have in your arsenal. You must believe that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that you will not be denied what you are after. This belief is the spark that will ignite your efforts and keep the flame of ambition burning even in your darkest hours. When you believe in yourself, no matter the odds, you begin to transform. You develop a relentless spirit that refuses to quit, no matter how many times you face setbacks. Patience, too, is an essential component of sustained success. Remember, real success takes time. Rome was not built in a day, and neither will your dream empire be. The individuals who stay the course are the ones who understand that true success is a result of incremental growth, achieved by taking consistent action towards long-term goals. The world may try to convince you that you must have immediate results, but your job is to keep your focus on the bigger picture. Your patience will pay off in the end. However, to keep that focus, you must exercise self-discipline every day. Success isn't built on moments of brilliance. It's the product of disciplined actions carried out day after day. The ability to say no to distractions, the ability to maintain focus on your vision despite temporary discomfort or difficulties is what will separate you from those who only dream but never take action. Your environment matters just as much. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you. Your network will either fuel your fire or extinguish it. Associate with those who are committed to growth, who challenge you to reach higher, and who encourage you to stay the course when times get tough. Negative influences will only serve to undermine your efforts. Protect your mental space as you would your physical space, and always remember why you're doing this. Your purpose is the fuel that powers your persistence. When you wake up every day, remind yourself why you started this journey. Your purpose will keep you motivated when external circumstances seem unfavorable. It's easy to lose sight of your why, but keeping it at the forefront of your mind will allow you to navigate the challenges and stay steadfast on your path. Now, I ask you, are you willing to commit to the journey, to stay the course no matter what? Are you ready to embrace challenges, stay disciplined, and keep your focus on the horizon, no matter how distant it may seem? This is the path to lasting success. It's not a sprint, but a marathon. And in this marathon, those who apply PMA consistently will emerge as the true victors. So stand tall, be resilient, stay focused, and above all, believe in yourself. The world has yet to see the true power you are capable of unleashing. Thank you. The power of positive mental attitude, PMA, is an unstoppable force. It is the mindset that shapes reality and turns aspirations into achievements. In a world where challenges and uncertainties are constant, it is this mindset that distinguishes those who succeed from those who falter. Positive mental attitude is not merely a fleeting feeling or a passing phase. It is a way of life. It is the foundation upon which lasting success is built. To understand the true power of PMA, we must first realize that our thoughts are powerful. What we think, we become. Every thought you entertain, every belief you hold, has the potential to shape your reality. A positive thought leads to positive actions, which in turn produce positive results. This is the law of attraction in its simplest form. It's not just about wishing for good things to happen. It's about creating the mental space to make those things happen. A positive attitude does not mean the absence of challenges or hardships. It means approaching them with the belief that no matter the difficulty, there is always a way to overcome it. PMA is the ability to maintain optimism and drive, even in the face of adversity. It allows you to see opportunities where others only see obstacles. With a positive mindset, every setback becomes a lesson, every failure a stepping stone toward success. When you have PMA, you approach challenges as temporary hurdles, knowing that your efforts and attitude will eventually lead you to success. This is why so many successful individuals credit their mindset as the primary factor that helped them reach their goals. Their ability to stay positive in the face of adversity gave them the resilience needed to push through and ultimately win. The true power of PMA lies in its ability to influence our behavior and actions. Positive thinking is not a passive state. It is an active choice. It is about choosing to stay focused on your goals, even when circumstances make it difficult. The mind has a profound impact on the body and our actions. When we believe that we can succeed, our body aligns with that belief, and we begin to take the necessary actions that will move us closer to our objectives. Positive mental attitude doesn't just affect how we think, it affects how we act. It's a force that propels us forward, keeping us motivated and engaged in the work that needs to be done. However, maintaining a positive mental attitude is not always easy. Life has a way of throwing curveballs when we least expect it. We face disappointments, losses, failures, and moments of doubt. During these times, it's easy to fall into negativity, to question our abilities and the path we are on, but this is precisely when PMA is most needed. The most successful individuals are not those who avoid failure, but those who persist through it, learning from each experience and refusing to let setbacks define their journey. PMA allows us to stay the course, to keep going even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Another critical aspect of PMA is the power of self-belief. Confidence is the cornerstone of success. Without it, even the most talented and capable individuals will struggle to reach their potential. When you cultivate a positive mindset, you also cultivate self-belief. You begin to trust in your abilities, in your capacity to handle whatever challenges come your way. Self-belief is not arrogance. It is the understanding that you have the power to shape your destiny. It is the knowledge that with the right mindset and effort, you can achieve anything. With PMA, you walk through life with your head held high, ready to take on any challenge and turn it into an opportunity for growth. PMA also involves an unwavering focus on solutions. Instead of dwelling on problems, you focus on finding solutions. You acknowledge the difficulties, but you don't allow them to dominate your thoughts. You refuse to waste energy on things you cannot change, choosing instead to put your energy into what you can control. This shift in mindset is crucial because it keeps you moving forward, even in the toughest of times. It's easy to become consumed by problems, but those who succeed understand the importance of focusing on solutions. With PMA, you train your mind to look for opportunities, even in the most difficult situations. Success, however, does not come overnight. It is a result of consistent effort over time, a relentless pursuit of one's goals, and a mindset that refuses to quit. PMA plays a vital role in this journey. It keeps you motivated even when the results are not immediate. It helps you stay focused on the long-term vision, while others may be discouraged by short-term setbacks. The power of PMA lies in its ability to keep you moving forward step by step, no matter how long the road may seem. Success is not an event, it is a process, and PMA is the fuel that keeps the engine running. Equally important is the understanding that PMA is contagious. The people you surround yourself with can either uplift or drag you down. When you maintain a positive mindset, you not only elevate yourself, but those around you. Positive energy breeds positive energy. When you interact with others, your mindset influences them, and vice versa. A group of individuals with a shared positive attitude can accomplish far more than individuals working in isolation. The collective power of PMA can create an environment of growth, support, and encouragement where everyone thrives. In the end, the power of positive mental attitude is a choice. It is the decision to rise above circumstances, to see the good in every situation, and to believe in the possibility of success even when faced with difficulty. It is a mindset that requires constant nurturing, constant reinforcement, and consistent application. But once you make the commitment to live with a positive attitude, the transformation in your life will be profound. You will begin to attract success, opportunities, and people who resonate with your energy. You will find that success is not just a destination but a way of life, one that is shaped by the power of your own thoughts, beliefs, and actions. PMA is the key that unlocks the door to your fullest potential. Embrace it, live it, and watch as your world begins to change for the better. Consistent focus and determination are the bedrock upon which lasting success is built. In a world where distractions are abundant and challenges are constant, the ability to maintain focus on a singular goal, no matter the obstacles, is what separates the achievers from the dreamers. Focus is not simply about maintaining attention in the moment, it is the relentless pursuit of your objective every single day, no matter the circumstances. It is the drive that propels you forward even when the path is unclear or difficult. Determination, in tandem with focus, is the fuel that keeps you going. It is the inner strength that refuses to accept defeat, the unshakable belief that no matter how many times you stumble, you will rise again. Together, focus and determination form an unstoppable force that makes success inevitable for those who harness them. But to understand their true power, you must first appreciate the challenges that come with staying focused and determined in the first place. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. The noise of the outside world can easily pull your attention in countless directions. Social media, entertainment, and the pressures of daily life often stand in the way of pursuing your dreams. Yet, the most successful individuals are those who manage to tune out the noise and concentrate on what matters most. Focus is a choice. It is a conscious decision to disregard the distractions, to filter out everything that does not contribute to your goals, and to keep your eyes fixed on the prize. This ability to block out distractions and center your energy on your mission is what keeps you on the path to success. Focused individuals make decisions based on where they want to go, not where they are in the moment. However, maintaining focus isn't always easy. Life is unpredictable. There will be times when you feel lost or overwhelmed, times when the weight of your responsibilities becomes too much to bear. During these times, it is your determination that will carry you forward. Determination is what makes you get up every morning, even when you're tired or discouraged. It is what pushes you to keep working when others would have given up. Determination is the refusal to be defeated. It is an inner resolve that says, I will find a way or I will make a way. When focus and determination are combined, there is no limit to what can be achieved. The key to consistent focus and determination lies in setting clear, meaningful goals. When your goals are clearly defined, your focus sharpens automatically. It is easy to stay determined when you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve and a detailed plan to get there. Your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. SMART goals. Goals serve as a roadmap that keeps you on course, even when obstacles arise. Without this clarity, it's easy to lose sight of the end goal and drift aimlessly, becoming distracted by every new idea or challenge that comes your way. Clear goals not only guide your actions, but also provide a sense of purpose that fuels your determination to keep going. Consistency is where many people fail. It's easy to be motivated at the beginning of a journey, full of excitement and energy, but true success comes from maintaining that motivation day after day, week after week, month after month. The road to your dreams is not paved with instant gratification, but with incremental steps taken consistently. It's the small, seemingly insignificant actions that compound over time to create massive results. Consistency, more than any single action, is the key to making progress. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your destination. The power lies in the ability to keep moving forward, even when it feels like progress is slow. Success doesn't come to those who give up when things get tough. It comes to those who are willing to endure the struggles, who keep showing up even when it seems like their efforts aren't yielding immediate results. It's the ability to keep going when others have thrown in the towel that determines success. When faced with adversity, it is easy to become discouraged and lose focus. But those who are determined understand that setbacks are temporary. They see failure not as a sign to quit, but as a lesson, an opportunity to learn and grow. True determination is about embracing failure as part of the process, not as the end of the road. One of the most powerful tools in maintaining focus and determination is the practice of discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It is what turns ideas into reality. Discipline means making the tough choices, staying committed to your plans, and following through on your commitments, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is the act of doing what needs to be done, even when you would rather do something else. It requires sacrifice and self-control. Without discipline, focus and determination can be fleeting. It is discipline that allows you to stay the course when distractions arise and when motivation wanes. Another important aspect of consistent focus and determination is maintaining a positive mindset. Your thoughts directly impact your actions, and a positive, resilient mindset keeps you on track. When setbacks occur, and they will, you need the mental strength to overcome them. A positive mindset helps you to view challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. It also helps to stay optimistic about the future and to trust the process. A positive outlook fuels determination and reinforces the belief that, with consistent effort, success is not only possible, but inevitable. Surrounding yourself with the right people can also amplify your focus and determination. The company you keep plays a significant role in shaping your mindset. Being around individuals who are also focused, driven, and determined can provide the support and encouragement needed to stay the course. In contrast, negative or unsupportive individuals can drain your energy and disrupt your focus. The most successful people are those who carefully curate their environment, choosing to align themselves with individuals who share their values and vision. In conclusion, the key to achieving long-term success lies in the ability to remain focused and determined, even in the face of obstacles. Focus is the foundation of progress, and determination is the driving force that keeps you moving forward, no matter the challenges. When these two qualities are consistently applied, success becomes a certainty. The journey may be long and it may be difficult, but with consistent focus, unshakable determination, and the discipline to follow through, there is no limit to what you can accomplish. Success is not an event, it is a process, and consistent focus and determination are the keys to making that process a reality. Resilience in the face of challenges is one of the most powerful qualities a person can cultivate. Life will inevitably present hardships, obstacles, and moments of doubt. It's in these moments that resilience is tested. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to stand firm when the world feels like it's crumbling around you, and to keep moving forward despite the difficulties. It's not about avoiding challenges, but about developing the mental toughness to face them head-on, learn from them, and emerge stronger than before. The foundation of resilience lies in the understanding that challenges are an inevitable part of life. Everyone, regardless of their success or status, faces adversity. The difference between those who thrive and those who fall is how they respond to these challenges. The resilient individual sees obstacles not as threats, but as opportunities for growth. When faced with a setback, instead of wallowing in self-pity or frustration, they focus on how they can learn from the situation. They ask themselves, what can I take away from this experience that will make me better? This mindset allows them to navigate challenges with clarity and purpose, rather than being overwhelmed by negative emotions. Resilience doesn't mean a lack of fear or pain. It means the ability to push forward despite them. Everyone experiences moments of vulnerability, moments when it feels like giving up is the easiest option. But resilience is the strength to continue despite these emotions. It is the unwavering belief that your current circumstances do not define your future. You can always change, adapt, and grow. The more resilient you become, the more you realize that challenges are temporary and the rewards of overcoming them are long-lasting. Resilience builds not only mental toughness, but emotional fortitude as well. It helps you weather the storms of life with a sense of stability and hope. One of the most important aspects of resilience is the ability to maintain a positive outlook even in the darkest times. It's easy to become overwhelmed by negative thoughts when things aren't going well. You may start to question your abilities, your choices, or your purpose. But resilient individuals understand that their thoughts shape their reality. They know that by focusing on what they can control, like their attitude and effort, they can make progress, even if it's just small steps. The key is to stay focused on the solutions rather than the problems. Every setback provides an opportunity to adapt, learn, and grow. Resilience is about remaining steadfast in the pursuit of your goals, regardless of the challenges you encounter along the way. Another critical aspect of resilience is emotional regulation. Life has a way of throwing unexpected challenges at us. Personal loss, financial setbacks, career changes, or even the loss of a dream. It's easy to become emotionally overwhelmed during such times, but resilience requires the ability to stay grounded. Resilient people don't let their emotions dictate their actions. Instead, they acknowledge their feelings, but they don't let them control their decisions. They practice emotional intelligence, understanding that their emotional state doesn't have to dictate their behavior. Instead of reacting impulsively, they take a step back, assess the situation, and move forward with a calm and focused mindset. This emotional resilience allows them to stay in control even when everything around them seems chaotic. Resilience is also about persistence. It's the determination to keep going even when the path ahead seems impossible. Every successful person has faced moments of failure, rejection, and doubt. But what sets them apart is their ability to keep moving forward despite these setbacks. They don't let temporary defeats define them. They understand that failure is simply a part of the journey to success. In fact, each failure brings them closer to their goals by teaching valuable lessons and building the resilience needed to keep pushing forward. Persistence is the hallmark of resilience. It's about showing up every day, putting in the work, and refusing to let anything stand in your way. The more persistent you are, the more resilient you become. Over time, the setbacks that once seemed insurmountable become mere stepping stones on the path to your ultimate success. Another key to building resilience is having a sense of purpose. When you know why you're doing something, it becomes easier to push through challenges. Your purpose acts as a guiding light, helping you stay focused on the end goal, even when the journey gets tough. Resilient individuals have a strong sense of why they do what they do, and this sense of purpose helps them stay grounded during difficult times. It gives them the motivation to keep going, even when everything else seems uncertain. Your purpose serves as a reminder that the obstacles you face are only temporary, and that the rewards of overcoming them are worth the effort. Support from others is also a crucial element of resilience. While personal strength and determination are essential, no one succeeds in isolation. Resilience is not about doing everything on your own. It's about knowing when to ask for help and lean on others. The most resilient people surround themselves with a network of positive, supportive individuals who encourage them, offer guidance, and remind them of their strength when they're feeling down. These individuals serve as a reminder that they're not alone on their journey. Whether it's family, friends, or mentors, having a support system is invaluable in building resilience. They can offer different perspectives, help you find solutions, and provide emotional encouragement during tough times. The process of building resilience is ongoing. It's a practice that requires constant reinforcement and a commitment to self-improvement. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen your resilience. The more you confront adversity and choose to rise above it, the more resilient you become. Resilience is not something you either have or don't have. It's something you build over time through your thoughts, actions, and attitudes. It's a muscle that gets stronger the more you exercise it. The more challenges you face and overcome, the more you learn about your own strength and potential. At the heart of resilience is the belief that you are capable of overcoming anything that comes your way. Life is unpredictable, and there will be times when it feels like the odds are stacked against you. But resilience is the key to turning those challenges into opportunities. It is the ability to stand tall, stay focused, and keep pushing forward, no matter what life throws at you. Resilience is not just about surviving the storms of life. It's about thriving in spite of them, emerging stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever before. The impact of self-belief cannot be overstated. It is the foundation of every successful endeavor, the silent force that drives individuals to achieve extraordinary feats against all odds. Self-belief is not merely about confidence. It's about a deep, unshakable trust in your abilities, your potential, and your capacity to navigate the challenges of life. It is the belief that no matter the obstacles, you are capable of overcoming them and achieving your goals. Self-belief is the difference between wishing for success and taking the necessary actions to make it a reality. At its core, self-belief is about knowing that you possess the power to shape your own destiny. It's not reliant on external validation or the opinions of others, but rather an internal understanding that you are enough just as you are. People who believe in themselves are able to act decisively, even in the face of uncertainty. They do not wait for permission from others, nor do they seek constant reassurance. Their belief in themselves is a compass, guiding them forward with confidence and clarity. It's this sense of internal validation that enables them to take risks, seize opportunities, and push beyond their comfort zones. The power of self-belief lies in its ability to influence the way you think, feel, and act. When you believe in yourself, you adopt a mindset of possibility. You see challenges not as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities for growth. Self-belief allows you to maintain a positive outlook, even when the road is tough. It empowers you to keep going when others might give up, knowing that you have the strength and capability to turn your vision into reality. Your belief in yourself shapes your perspective, turning adversity into a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. Self-belief also plays a critical role in how you handle failure. Those who lack belief in themselves tend to see failure as a reflection of their inadequacy, a sign that they are not good enough or that they have been defeated. In contrast, individuals with strong self-belief understand that failure is not a reflection of their worth, but a necessary part of the journey. They view it as a lesson, an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow stronger. For them, failure is not a setback, but a stepping stone on the path to success. They embrace it, knowing that every failure brings them closer to their goal. Moreover, self-belief is contagious. When you believe in yourself, others are more likely to believe in you too. Confidence and self-assurance radiate from individuals who trust in their abilities, inspiring those around them. People are drawn to those who have a strong sense of self-worth and purpose. They naturally want to support and collaborate with individuals who exude confidence and positivity. This creates a positive feedback loop, where your belief in yourself attracts opportunities, connections, and people who are aligned with your vision. The absence of self-belief, on the other hand, can be crippling. Doubt and insecurity create a mental barrier that prevents action. When you do not believe in yourself, you hesitate to take risks, fearing failure or rejection. You may shrink back from opportunities, convincing yourself that you are not capable or deserving of success. This fear and self-doubt lead to missed opportunities and stagnation. The more you doubt yourself, the more difficult it becomes to move forward. It's a cycle of inaction, where the fear of failure becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. In contrast, self-belief acts as a catalyst for action. It propels you into motion, allowing you to take the necessary steps to bring your goals to fruition. When you believe in your abilities, you are more likely to take calculated risks, try new things, and step outside of your comfort zone. You trust that even if you don't have all the answers right away, you will figure it out as you go. This willingness to act, even in the face of uncertainty, is what leads to progress and success. Self-belief encourages you to embrace challenges rather than shy away from them, knowing that the rewards of overcoming them are worth the effort. The impact of self-belief extends beyond personal growth. It influences how you interact with the world and others. When you believe in yourself, you set a standard for how others should treat you. You do not tolerate disrespect or allow others to diminish your worth. Your belief in yourself creates boundaries and reinforces the importance of self-respect. This self-assurance empowers you to take charge of your life, make bold decisions, and stand firm in your values and goals. You are not swayed by the opinions of others because you trust your own judgment and abilities. Self-belief enables you to make choices that align with your true purpose, rather than succumbing to external pressures or expectations. Furthermore, self-belief provides the emotional strength needed to persevere through adversity. Life is filled with uncertainties, and setbacks are inevitable. However, those with self-belief are better equipped to handle challenges because they know that setbacks are only temporary. They do not let obstacles define them or their potential. Instead, they maintain their focus on the bigger picture, trusting that their perseverance will eventually pay off. Self-belief helps you develop resilience, the mental fortitude to keep going even when the going gets tough. It strengthens your resolve and keeps you grounded in the face of adversity, enabling you to maintain momentum despite difficulties. One of the most transformative aspects of self-belief is its ability to unlock your full potential. When you believe in yourself, you push past limitations and break through barriers that once seemed insurmountable. You stop accepting mediocrity and start striving for excellence. The more you believe in your abilities, the more you are able to accomplish. This belief empowers you to set bigger, bolder goals and to pursue them with unwavering commitment. It shifts your mindset from "I can't" to "I can," from "it's too hard" to "I will find a way." Self-belief transforms your perception of what's possible, allowing you to achieve far more than you ever thought you could. In every aspect of life, personal, professional, and beyond, self-belief is the key to unlocking success and fulfillment. It is the inner strength that drives individuals to push past their limits, embrace challenges, and stay committed to their goals. Self-belief turns dreams into reality by enabling individuals to take decisive actions and maintain their focus, even when faced with obstacles. It transforms failure into a lesson, setbacks into opportunities, and uncertainty into a reason to move forward. The impact of self-belief is immeasurable, for it shapes your destiny and defines the path you take in life. When you believe in yourself, you possess the power to shape your own future and create the success you deserve. Long-term vision and patience are two of the most powerful qualities anyone can develop on the path to success. In a world that often emphasizes immediate results and quick fixes, the ability to envision a future far beyond the present moment and to maintain the patience required to achieve. That vision is what sets high achievers apart. The power of long-term vision lies not only in setting ambitious goals, but also in maintaining a clear and unwavering focus on them, regardless of the short-term challenges or distractions that may arise. Patience is the key that allows you to wait for the right moment to act, without rushing or forcing outcomes that aren't ready to unfold. Long-term vision requires the ability to look beyond immediate gratification and to see the bigger picture. It's about understanding that success doesn't come overnight, and that it often takes years of consistent effort, learning, and growth to reach the destination you desire. People with long-term vision don't let the small setbacks or obstacles they face deter them. Instead, they keep their eyes on the ultimate goal, knowing that every challenge along the way is simply part of the process. Long-term vision is what provides the clarity to see through the fog of uncertainty, giving you a sense of direction even when the path ahead is unclear. In a world where distractions are endless, maintaining a long-term vision requires discipline and focus. It means resisting the temptation to be sidetracked by the constant barrage of short-term rewards that might promise immediate satisfaction but derail long-term progress. Whether it's the allure of comfort, the desire for instant success, or the pressure to conform to society's expectations, long-term vision requires the ability to stay committed to a path that may not always provide immediate results. This is where patience comes into play. It is the companion of long-term vision, allowing you to endure the waiting periods and the slow progress that often accompany the pursuit of big goals. Patience is not about passively waiting for things to happen. It's about understanding the process and trusting that with consistent effort, your vision will eventually come to fruition. It's about being willing to put in the work day after day, even when the results aren't immediately visible. People with patience understand that great things take time. They recognize that true mastery, success, and fulfillment are the result of incremental progress. Patience allows you to persevere through the slow, difficult periods, knowing that the effort will eventually pay off. It's the willingness to continue working towards your goal, even when progress feels slow or when the rewards seem distant. Another important aspect of long-term vision and patience is the ability to make decisions based on where you want to be, rather than where you are right now. It requires the courage to make sacrifices in the present for the sake of future success. People with a long-term vision often forego immediate pleasures, choosing instead to invest in their future, whether through education, hard work, or personal development. This ability to delay gratification is a hallmark of those who have a clear sense of purpose and direction. They understand that the small sacrifices they make today will lead to the larger rewards of tomorrow. The patience to make those sacrifices is what makes the pursuit of a long-term vision sustainable over time. Long-term vision also requires a willingness to embrace the unknown. The path to success is rarely straight, and the journey is often filled with unexpected twists and turns. People with a long-term vision are not deterred by uncertainty. Instead, they approach challenges with an open mind and a sense of curiosity. They are willing to adapt, learn, and grow as they go, understanding that no journey worth taking is without its obstacles. The patience to stay the course, even when faced with the unknown, is what enables them to weather the storms and reach their goals. Resilience is another key element that strengthens long-term vision and patience. There will inevitably be moments when doubt creeps in, when the future seems uncertain, or when the road ahead feels too long and difficult. During these times, it's essential to remind yourself of the bigger picture and to stay committed to the vision you've set for yourself. Resilience is what enables you to keep moving forward, even when the going gets tough. It's about trusting in the process and knowing that every setback is temporary. With resilience, long-term vision becomes more than just a goal. It becomes a way of life, a driving force that continues to propel you forward, even when the journey feels arduous. Patience also teaches the importance of learning from mistakes and setbacks. In the pursuit of a long-term vision, failure is inevitable. It's not a matter of if you'll face challenges, but when. However, those with patience understand that failure is simply a part of the learning process. Rather than seeing setbacks as reasons to quit or give up, they view them as opportunities to grow and improve. They embrace failure with grace, knowing that it is through these experiences that they gain the knowledge, skills, and wisdom needed to achieve their vision. Patience allows you to see the value in each setback, understanding that it is not the failure itself, but how you respond to it that determines your long-term success. Another crucial aspect of patience in the pursuit of long-term goals is the ability to trust in the timing of life. Sometimes, despite all the hard work and effort you put in, things may not progress as quickly as you'd like. The results may take longer to materialize, or you may feel as though you're not making the progress you expected. Patience teaches you to trust the timing of the process, knowing that things will unfold in their own time. There may be external factors, timing issues, or lessons to be learned before you're truly ready to step into your full potential. Patience allows you to trust that the right opportunities, the right people, and the right circumstances will align at the perfect time. Long-term vision and patience also cultivate a sense of inner peace. When you have a clear vision for the future and the patience to stay the course, you free yourself from the pressure of needing everything to happen instantly. You trust in your ability to take the necessary steps, knowing that with each action you are getting closer to your goal. This inner peace comes from the confidence that you are on the right path, even if the results aren't immediate. It is the understanding that success is not a destination but a journey, and the joy comes from the process of building, growing, and progressing toward that vision. In conclusion, long-term vision and patience are indispensable qualities that transform dreams into reality. They require the ability to see beyond immediate challenges, to stay focused on the bigger picture and to trust in the process. Long-term vision helps you navigate uncertainty and make decisions that align with your ultimate goals, while patience allows you to endure the slow, often difficult progress that comes with achieving those goals. With long-term vision and patience, success is not only possible, but inevitable. Mastering self-discipline is one of the most fundamental skills anyone can develop on the path to success. It is the key to transforming potential into reality, to turning dreams into actionable steps, and to maintaining consistency even when the motivation fades. Self-discipline is not just about forcing yourself to act when you don't feel like it. It's about creating the mental and emotional strength to stick to your plans and push forward toward your goals, even when distractions arise or challenges appear. Self-discipline is the quiet force that governs your ability to control impulses, make thoughtful decisions, and persist in the face of difficulty. The foundation of self-discipline lies in the understanding that success is not the result of a single powerful effort, but rather the result of consistent, deliberate actions over time. Self-discipline allows you to manage your time, focus your energy, and prioritize your tasks effectively. It's about setting clear goals and establishing the habits and routines that make those goals attainable. Without self-discipline, even the best plans can fall apart. But when you master it, you develop the ability to stay on course, even when life's distractions and temptations try to pull you away from your purpose. Self-discipline is the bedrock of any high achiever's life, as it ensures they remain consistent and focused on their mission. One of the first principles of self-discipline is delayed gratification. In a world that is constantly rewarding instant gratification, mastering the ability to delay pleasure for a more significant future reward is critical. People who are able to practice delayed gratification understand that temporary discomfort or sacrifice will lead to long-term benefits. They resist the urge to take shortcuts, knowing that real success requires sustained effort over time. Self-discipline teaches you that the small, seemingly insignificant choices you make every day, how you spend your time, what you prioritize, and what you focus on, have a compound effect on your future. Self-discipline is also about learning to control your impulses. The ability to stay focused on your goals and not be swayed by distractions or urges in the moment is crucial to success. Our natural tendency is to seek pleasure and avoid pain, but self-discipline involves overriding those instincts when necessary to stay on track. This might mean saying no to short-term pleasures that will distract you from your larger goals. Whether it's choosing not to procrastinate, resisting the urge to check social media during work hours, or avoiding unhealthy habits, self-discipline allows you to make conscious decisions that align with your long-term objectives. It's a mental practice, a training of your mind to focus on what truly matters rather than giving in to temporary distractions. Another key component of self-discipline is perseverance. Life is filled with obstacles, setbacks, and difficulties, and self-discipline ensures that you keep moving forward in spite of them. When things get tough, people who lack self-discipline may give up or succumb to feelings of defeat. In contrast, those who have mastered self-discipline develop the inner strength to push through adversity, even when things aren't going as planned. Self-discipline helps you stay committed to your goals, even when the road is difficult, because you understand that every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. Perseverance is the driving force that allows you to keep going when you feel like quitting, knowing that each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your end goal. A major aspect of mastering self-discipline is developing the ability to say no. We often face situations in life where we must make choices about how to spend our time, energy, and resources. Self-discipline means learning to say no to things that don't align with your priorities or that divert you from your goals. It's about setting boundaries and making deliberate decisions that help you stay focused on what matters most. Saying no is not always easy, especially when there are many tempting distractions or when you feel the pressure to please others. But by mastering this skill, you protect your time and energy, ensuring that you remain in control of your life and progress toward your goals without unnecessary interference. Building self-discipline also requires developing strong habits. Habits are the building blocks of self-discipline. They turn actions into automatic routines that support your long-term vision. The more disciplined you become in establishing positive habits, the less mental energy you need to exert in maintaining consistency. These habits can range from exercise and healthy eating to setting aside time each day for focused work or personal development. Successful people are not necessarily more gifted or talented than others. They are simply better at mastering their habits. By creating positive routines and sticking to them, you make self-discipline easier to practice on a daily basis. The more positive habits you cultivate, the stronger your discipline becomes. One of the challenges of self-discipline is dealing with failure and setbacks. It's easy to stay disciplined when things are going well, but true self-discipline is tested in moments of difficulty. The ability to stay disciplined in the face of failure is what separates those who achieve lasting success from those who give up. Self-discipline requires resilience, the ability to bounce back after a failure, learn from it, and continue pushing forward. It involves not allowing mistakes to derail your progress, but instead using them as valuable lessons that inform your next move. People with self-discipline view failure as part of the process, not as a reason to quit. They understand that setbacks are temporary, and that staying disciplined through adversity will lead to eventual success. Another important aspect of self-discipline is accountability. When you are held accountable for your actions, it strengthens your commitment to your goals. This accountability can come from external sources, like a mentor, coach, or accountability partner, or it can come from within. Creating systems of accountability is a way of ensuring that you don't stray from your path. It can help you maintain motivation, stay consistent, and push through moments of doubt. When you know someone else is watching your progress, it's easier to stay disciplined and stick to your commitments. Accountability reinforces the importance of staying on track and helps you measure your progress along the way. Self-discipline also requires you to make conscious decisions about how you respond to your emotions. Emotional reactions can often lead to impulsive decisions or actions that don't align with your goals. Mastering self-discipline means being aware of your emotions and practicing emotional regulation. When you can control how you react to stress, frustration, or anger, you can make clearer, more thoughtful decisions. It's about taking a step back, assessing the situation, and choosing how to respond in a way that supports your goals. Emotional self-discipline enables you to stay calm under pressure, avoid rash decisions, and maintain focus on the bigger picture. Mastering self-discipline is not an overnight process. It is something that takes time, effort, and constant practice. The journey toward mastering self-discipline is a lifelong one, and it is a continuous process of self-improvement. Every day is an opportunity to strengthen your discipline and make progress toward your goals. Through perseverance, strong habits, emotional control, and resilience, you can master the art of self-discipline and unlock the potential within you to achieve anything you set, your mind too. When you commit to this process, you build the foundation for lasting success in every area of your life. The influence of your surrounding environment plays a pivotal role in shaping who you are and who you become. While many people believe that success or failure is determined solely by individual effort and willpower, the truth is that the environment around you can significantly affect your mindset, behaviors, and ultimately your results. Your environment, the people you associate with, the spaces you inhabit, and the culture you're immersed in, has a direct impact on your thoughts, your actions, and the opportunities that present themselves to you. Understanding the power of your environment is crucial in taking control of your destiny and aligning your surroundings with the goals you aim to achieve. The people you surround yourself with have a profound influence on your success. The old saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with," speaks to the deep truth that your social circle shapes your thoughts and actions. If you surround yourself with people who are motivated, ambitious, and driven by a sense of purpose, you are more likely to adopt similar traits. On the other hand, if you find yourself among individuals who are complacent, negative, or who lack ambition, their energy will inevitably affect your own mindset. People have the power to either lift you up or drag you down, and over time, those influences can either propel you toward your goals or hold you back from achieving them. The impact of your environment is not limited to the people you associate with. It also extends to the physical spaces you spend time in. The environments we live and work in affect our level of focus, productivity, and well-being. If you are surrounded by clutter, distractions, or negative energy, it becomes more difficult to maintain the clarity and focus needed to achieve success. On the other hand, an organized, inspiring environment can help you stay motivated and provide the mental space to think creatively and strategically. The spaces you inhabit act as a backdrop to your daily life, influencing how you feel, how you work, and how you approach challenges. If you want to cultivate a mindset of success, it is essential to create an environment that reflects the values and goals you are working toward. Beyond the people and physical spaces, the cultural and societal influences in your environment can also have a lasting effect on your mindset and actions. The prevailing norms, values, and expectations in the culture around you shape the way you think about success, failure, and your own potential. If you live in an environment that values hard work, resilience, and growth, you are more likely to adopt those values as your own. Conversely, if you are surrounded by a culture that encourages mediocrity, complacency, or fear of failure, it becomes much harder to develop the mindset necessary for success. Cultural influences can either inspire you to rise to your potential or create limitations in your thinking, making it crucial to be aware of the environment in which you choose to operate. An often overlooked aspect of the influence of environment is the effect that nature itself can have on our well-being and productivity. Natural surroundings, such as open spaces, green areas, and access to sunlight, have been shown to have a positive effect on mental health and overall productivity. Being in nature helps reduce stress, improve mood, and increase creativity, all of which are essential for success. When you are constantly surrounded by concrete, noise, and pollution, it can have the opposite effect, leading to burnout, stress, and a lack of clarity. The natural environment around you plays a key role in keeping you balanced, motivated, and ready to tackle challenges. In addition to the physical and cultural aspects, the information and media you consume also have a significant impact on your mindset. In today's digital age, we are constantly bombarded with information from various sources, whether it's social media, news outlets, or advertisements. The content we consume shapes our perceptions of the world, influences our attitudes, and even affects our beliefs about what is possible. If you immerse yourself in negative, fear-driven media, it can skew your perception of reality and breed a sense of doubt and insecurity. On the other hand, surrounding yourself with positive, motivational, and educational content can help you cultivate a growth-oriented mindset and keep you focused on your goals. Being mindful of the media you expose yourself to is an often overlooked aspect of controlling your environment and protecting your mental space. The people around you, the spaces you inhabit, and the culture and media you engage with all contribute to the larger environment that shapes your thoughts and actions. While we may not have control over all aspects of our environment, we do have the ability to consciously curate the influences that we allow into our lives. One of the most powerful ways to improve your environment is by seeking out communities and networks that align with your goals and values. By surrounding yourself with individuals who share your ambition and support your vision, you create an ecosystem of growth, accountability, and positivity. Whether it's joining a mastermind group, finding a mentor, or connecting with like-minded individuals in your field, being intentional about who you interact with can elevate your performance and help you stay motivated when challenges arise. Another strategy for mastering your environment is to take control of your physical space. Creating a workspace that is organized, free from distractions, and filled with items that inspire you can have a profound impact on your productivity and focus. Whether you work from home or in an office, ensuring that your environment is conducive to success can help you stay on task and maintain the discipline necessary to reach your goals. Simple changes like decluttering your desk, adding plants or motivational quotes, or even adjusting the lighting can shift your mindset and encourage a more positive, focused approach to your work. It is equally important to engage in habits that support a positive mental environment. This can include practices like meditation, exercise, or journaling, which help center your mind and prepare you for the day ahead. In a world full of distractions, it's easy to lose sight of your inner state, but when you prioritize self-care and mental well-being, you create an internal environment that can better navigate the external challenges you face. Taking time each day to nurture your mind, body, and spirit ensures that you are in the best possible state to handle the demands of your environment. Ultimately, the influence of your surrounding environment is undeniable. While you can't always control the external factors that shape your life, you can take proactive steps to curate an environment that aligns with your goals and values. Surrounding yourself with supportive, motivated people, cultivating a positive physical space, and being mindful of the information and media you consume can all create the foundation for success. By intentionally shaping your environment, you take control of the factors that influence your thoughts, actions, and results, empowering you to achieve your full potential and create a life that reflects your deepest ambitions. Sustained motivation through purpose is the driving force that propels individuals to pursue their goals and dreams with unwavering dedication, even in the face of adversity. Motivation, while essential for starting a journey, is often fleeting. It can be influenced by emotions, external circumstances, or temporary bursts of excitement. However, when motivation is anchored in a deep personal sense of purpose, it becomes a constant, resilient force that fuels sustained effort over the long term. Purpose is the internal compass that guides actions, decisions, and behaviors, providing clarity and direction when challenges arise. It is the reason behind every action, the deeper why that keeps you going when motivation alone isn't enough to push you forward. A strong sense of purpose gives life a deeper meaning. It acts as a constant reminder of why you are pursuing a particular path, even when the journey becomes difficult or slow. When motivation wanes, purpose can reignite the fire and remind you of the bigger picture. For example, individuals who are driven by a sense of purpose don't quit when faced with setbacks or obstacles. Instead, they use these challenges as stepping stones, learning from them and persevering because they understand that their mission is bigger than any temporary inconvenience. The clarity of purpose provides a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction, regardless of immediate outcomes. It allows you to keep moving forward, knowing that each step is part of a larger, meaningful journey. One of the key elements of purpose-driven motivation is that it is deeply personal. A purpose that resonates with your core values and passions will sustain you far longer than an external source of motivation, such as the approval of others or the pursuit of material rewards. When you are aligned with your purpose, the effort required to achieve your goals feels less like work and more like a fulfilling pursuit. Purpose taps into a deeper well of energy, allowing you to stay motivated even when the external rewards are not immediately apparent. This intrinsic motivation is more enduring than extrinsic motivators, as it comes from within, driven by your own desires, values, and beliefs about what truly matters in life. Another aspect of sustained motivation through purpose is the sense of direction it provides. Without a clear sense of purpose, it's easy to become distracted or lose focus. In contrast, when you have a purpose that is deeply ingrained in your mind, it serves as a guiding star, helping you navigate through uncertainty and stay committed to your path. It's not about achieving success for the sake of success itself, but about aligning your actions with something greater than yourself. This alignment brings meaning and depth to your work and helps you stay focused on what truly matters. When challenges arise, purpose becomes the anchor that keeps you steady, ensuring that you stay on track even when external circumstances try to pull you off course. Purpose-driven motivation also fuels resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from failure, setbacks, and adversity. When motivation comes from purpose, setbacks are viewed not as signs of failure, but as necessary parts of the learning process. Purpose provides the strength to persevere through difficult times, reminding you that the end goal is worth the effort. In fact, those with a strong sense of purpose often find greater meaning in their struggles, viewing them as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to overcome. This mindset shift is a powerful tool for staying motivated in the face of challenges. Rather than feeling defeated, purpose-driven individuals view obstacles as integral to their journey, knowing that each hurdle brings them closer to their ultimate destination. Purpose also fosters a sense of connection to others. Many people find their deepest purpose through service or contributing to a cause larger than themselves. This connection can serve as a powerful motivator, as it provides a sense of community and shared mission. When you feel that your actions are making a difference in the lives of others, your motivation becomes even more powerful and sustained. You realize that your journey is not just about personal achievement, but about contributing to the greater good. This sense of interconnectedness can provide a profound sense of fulfillment, as it allows you to see the impact of your efforts and how they ripple out into the world around you. The clarity that purpose brings can also help you stay disciplined. Motivation on its own can fluctuate, especially when faced with distractions, temptations, or moments of doubt. However, when your actions are driven by purpose, you develop the discipline to keep moving forward, even when motivation is lacking. Discipline is the ability to stay committed to your goals, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Purpose provides the why that fuels this discipline, creating a deep connection between your goals and the consistent actions you take to achieve them. It is this discipline that turns small, consistent efforts into significant long-term achievements. Purpose gives you the strength to keep going when motivation fades, as you remain focused on the larger vision that your efforts are contributing to. Another crucial factor in maintaining motivation through purpose is the ability to set meaningful, aligned goals. When you know your purpose, setting goals becomes more than just a list of tasks. It becomes a roadmap to fulfilling your deeper mission. These goals are not arbitrary. They are directly connected to your values, passions, and desires. As you set goals that align with your purpose, the process of working toward them becomes inherently fulfilling. You are not just working for the sake of completing tasks, but for the deeper satisfaction that comes from achieving something that reflects your true desires. This alignment between purpose and goals creates a powerful synergy, where each accomplishment propels you closer to your vision and reinforces your motivation to continue. As you move toward your goals with purpose, it's also important to acknowledge the incremental progress along the way. Sometimes the end goal may seem far off, and the process can feel slow. However, with purpose as your guide, you can find satisfaction in the journey itself, recognizing the growth and development that occur in each step. This mindset helps maintain motivation, as it shifts the focus from the destination to the process of becoming the person capable of achieving your dreams. The small wins along the way become milestones that affirm your commitment to the larger purpose, providing the ongoing fuel to keep moving forward. Sustained motivation through purpose is not just about achieving external success. It is about the internal transformation that happens when you align your actions with your deepest values and desires. It's about creating a life that is meaningful, fulfilling, and aligned with your true calling. When motivation is rooted in purpose, it becomes a never-ending wellspring that drives you forward, no matter the challenges, setbacks, or doubts that may arise. It is the force that transforms dreams into reality, turning each step on your journey into a meaningful part of a larger, purposeful life. When your motivation is fueled by purpose, success is not just a destination. It becomes the inevitable byproduct of living a life of intention, clarity, and dedication. In conclusion, the power of purpose-driven motivation cannot be overstated. It is the force that transforms fleeting enthusiasm into sustained action, the fuel that propels us toward our highest aspirations even when the road gets tough. Purpose provides clarity, direction, and resilience in the face of challenges, allowing us to stay focused and disciplined. It aligns our actions with our deepest values, creating a life filled with meaning and fulfillment. When motivation is anchored in purpose, it transcends temporary obstacles and distractions, driving us to become the best versions of ourselves. In the end, it is not just the goals we achieve, but the person we become along the way that makes the journey worth every step. Let purpose be the compass that guides you, the anchor that keeps you steady, and the fire that fuels your relentless pursuit of success. With purpose at the core of your actions, there is no limit to what you can accomplish.